You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. Goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful.
Holla at us next week, man.
No doubt, man, and definitely shout out to the family, liberationmindedmedia.net. That is Black Eye Stand, Do the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. Oh, and don't forget to share the show, man. If you check it out today, or if you check it out next week, or if you check it out in 1,000 years, and if you are that motherfucker that digs this up in 1,000 years, you are the most phenomenal individual to ever walk the galaxy for digging up this greatness and still share our shit, man. Shout out to you. Don't forget to check out the websites, emeraldshell.com, designsbymonet.com, and myskinismysin.net.
Shit! A weed! Oh! No cigar? No! Fuck, bitch! Got blunt? Got weed?
Mr.
My motherfucking sister. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mr.
My motherfucking sister. Yeah.
Pop saucy, I'm splashing on him. Eddie B, that's my fucking brother. Fat nigga with a lot of money. You can't touch this MC Hammer. Tools on me like Bob the Builder. Twinkle, little star. Hit the bar with 10K. Ballin' on another level. Goku, Super Saiyan when I come through. Kicking shit like Johnny Cage. Yo bitch ugly, play. My bitch bad like Princess Leia. Name buzzing like a bumblebee. Niggas mad, they don't fuck with me. Sweet baby raised on my fucking feet. Jump in the pussy like Blue's Clues. Put them out like who's who. Where in the world is Waldo? Hit your bitch like a domino. Big black like King Kong. Place hole like a ringtone. Use them up on Bible phone. Kick her out like DW. By the bill like Claire Huxtable. Hit your man like a World Rumble. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? It don't matter, you jabroni. Getting money all by my lonely. Niggas mad, they don't even know me. Got the sauce, I do what the fuck I want.
Oh, yeah.
Big Pippin, Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches, swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian, I'm money mention, did I mention I'm on a mission, moonwalking in the rain, Michael Bivins, Big Pippin, Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches, swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian, I'm money mention, did I mention I'm on a mission, moonwalking in the rain, Michael Bivins, big sexy, hoes love me, got a big, they wanna rub me, money long, they wanna fuck me, I'm a pimper even if she ugly, diamonds yellow like Bart Simpson, chain ice, I'm bartending, real nigga, you pretending, flossing on them like a fucking detective, going up like an elevator, she gon' ride us like an escalator, black activist, sipping activator, black coupe, name it Dog Vader, white lemonade, shoe, not later, busting up like Axie Slater, big short speaker, sucker knees, 10 bands on my fucking sleeve, bitch, some sauce, preaching to the hoes, teach the hoes how to make the dough, after that, kick it out the door, then sauce up is on the road, that's your soul, dripping, pimping, all the nigga knows, yes, I'm shining, this a diamond show, show respect to my diamonds, bro, oh yeah, big sexy, I don't couple cause these hoes is messing, pimping, yeah, my sauce is dripping, don't act this shit, mind your fucking business, I'm on a mission, trying to make the chicken, ripping biscuit, trying to get the cheddar, chain ice like a gold medal, shot in my fucking bezel, yeah, big Pippi, Sky Scotty Pippen, 33 bitches, swag dripping, shoes Italian, shirt Egyptian. I'm money mention, did I mention I'm on a mission? Moonwalking in the rain, Michael Bivins, splash.
Yeah. Trust God. Trust God. Trust God. I ain't really feeling the day. I'm in my feelings today. Gotta mash on them, gotta smash on them just to go get me some pay. Bust my ass on it, spend my last on it, everything slipping away. I get my earn up before I burn up whenever I'm feeling the flame. You niggas thinking this a game. I ain't playing with them, I ain't staying with them, I ain't friends with them, I ain't mans with them. I'ma cock and let the can hit them. Get the paper, that's the plan, nigga. I just hope you understand, nigga. We can get high, fuck hoes, how the fuck I can't make a band with you? To the Zozo say, I told your ass, I showed your ass, I exposed your ass. I'm in my spot, niggas can't take what I got. They can grab what I have, niggas can plot. That'll never make me stop. That's gonna put me on your ass, and I'ma come through in the worst way. And I'ma do you on your worst day. Niggas will come to your visual, but never come through on your birthday. People can't fuck with my spiritual, cause I be in tune with the earth say. And people be calling me lyrical, cause they be in tune with the wordplay. Now me and my nigga, we talk about paper. That paper, we talking about bodies. The bodies be popping up every time we get to talking. Now we get money inside of my youngin', he coming, no talking. He yelling and chalking. We know that he known to get violent. He put in that work right on the front of his shirt and say, I'm about to catch me a body. Ain't what it seeming. I'm heavy, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm popping, I'm rolling, I'm leaning. Eat it, I'm steaming. War wounds still bleeding. I went to war with them demons. I really seen it. I wasn't watching on no zenith. I was out there on the semen. Victim was bleeding. Best friend caught him sleeping. Cold world up in Cleveland. I've been stabbed too many times to let my guards down. Yeah. So I put my trust in God now. It's gonna be the devil in your clique to bring your squad down. Yeah. So I put my trust in God now. I've been stabbed too many times in the back to let my guard down. Yeah. So I put my trust in God now. It's gonna be the devil in your clique to bring your squad down. So I put my trust in God now. I ain't really feeling the day. I'm in my feelings today. Gotta mash on them, gotta smash on them just to go get me some pay. Bust my ass on it, spend my last on it, everything slipping away. I get my earned up before I burn up whenever I'm feeling the flame. Now me and my brother, we talk about paper. That paper, we talking about cheddar. That cheddar keep coming in every time we get to talking. So now we get money together. My youngin', he coming, he hungry. We know that he on it. We know that he down for whatever. He put in that work. Now when he go to the store, he gon' copy him 100 or better. Ain't what it seeming. He heavy, he smoking, he drinking, he popping, he rolling, he leaning. Heated, he steaming. War wounds still bleeding. He went to war with them demons. He really seen it. He wasn't watching on no zenith. He was out there on the semen. Victim was bleeding. Best friend called him sleeping. Cold world up in Cleveland. I been stabbed too many times to let my guards down. Yeah. So I put my trust in God now. It's gonna be the devil in your clique to bring your squad down. Yeah. So I put my trust in God now. Too many times, God down.
What's good, fam?
God now.
Job. And you are tuned in to the water cooler. You already know, man. Every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. And shout out to you. Shout out to your family. Hopefully everything is all right. If not, hopefully we can make it a little bit better. And if you had a dope-ass fucking day, let's make it an even doper one. And this ain't for the kids tonight. So technically, I guess we ain't welcoming everyone. So if you have children, no, this ain't the move for them. Shout out to Jay Dizzle in the building. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Open Mind, man. That's my guy right there. Definitely, man. And shout out to Liberation Minded Media, man. If you don't know, that is Black Eye Stand Radio, Do the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. And that's a shitload. That's a hell of a catalog right there. I guarantee you that if you went through our combined catalogs, you would find at least 100 shows you thought were legendary. I guarantee you. We probably got like 2.5, and they got the rest. But I'm just saying. And y'all know how wrong be, man. I think this it ain't peak side nigga hours yet. I don't. Yeah, who knows what's wrong, man. Anyway, man, what's going on with y'all, man? Y'all know y'all pretty much determined where Carm Dub at. You know, y'all pretty much determined what we talk about. But there is some. I mean, I'd be remiss if we did not talk about this dude. I would be remiss if we did not talk about the shit that's going on the planet currently. And why not right now? Do you think he is compromised to the like do you think he is willingly compromised? See, I think his ego is such that he's played easily. You know, and I think he got played. And killing this dude, like, I understand why you would want to kill that dude. But from a chess piece situation, it makes no sense to kill that dude. There is no real positive outcome, because if you are familiar with Iran in the tiniest bit, you know they're not going to quit. So now what you have done is you have made a martyr out of the second in command or some shit like that. He was like high up there, you know, but you have made him a martyr. You have given them somebody big enough within their society being quote unquote murdered by America for what? You didn't notify any allies. Apparently the Congress didn't know. It's like everything else that this cat does, it was just some impulsive shit. He is like a 10-year-old kid in a Toys R Us when it was still open by himself. And given the ability to play with any toy in there, and in the back is a whole shitload of ice cream and cake, he can eat all he wants. He is that kid, only adult sized. And I hear a lot of people like, oh man, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, it does, bruh. Like, even if it only affects what we pay for our gas, that can be a significant increase in a lot of shit. Not just what you pay at the pump, bruh. You know, because the food that's getting delivered to you requires gas. The clothes on your back require gas at some point during their travels. All of that shit's going to go up. You know, so if you're going to do something like that, at least have your ducks in a row. And for some reason, this cat, and not just him, this country has convinced us that we got the best military on the planet. You know how many countries across the planet say that shit? Fucking Kim Jong-il, whatever his name is telling his people the same shit. Do I know what that motherfucker got over there? No. Never been there. I'm pretty sure we got some dope shit. Pretty sure China's got some dope shit. I'm pretty sure Russia's got some dope shit. You know, I don't understand how we've just unanimously just decided, oh, we got the best shit ever. Was there a contest? Did I miss that shit? How are we? I'm not sure why I went into that part, but I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. I guess that's why I went into it. You know, but I do think that as far as what he has done is really, really, really put not only this country, but if you are, and I'm trying to be delicate here, but for those that profess to protect the country of Israel, this move was extremely threatening to them. Because what it's also doing is it is unifying Some people in that part of the world is like, okay, nah, I see what so and so was saying. Like you know, like you're gonna have some people that are on the fence ideologically. You know, you're gonna have the radicals of every society, not just them. They got them here too. But when things start to happen that seem grossly unfair, and I'll tell you why it's grossly unfair. Like we invaded a whole ass country illegally. Got on TV and told the world the shit was illegal. That our president fucking lied. Destroyed their whole infrastructure, blew up shit, and just left. What's going on, my life? But yeah, you know, so we completely fucked up their country and dipped on their ass. And which is historically a pattern of this country. You know, they talk good going in, use your shit and leave a mess. They tried to quote unquote put somebody, a couple of figureheads, and that was not met kindly. So what they did, they set up conditions for people over there to hate this country. Why wouldn't you? Be honest. Like if somebody just came in your house, killed people, beat people up, and you survived somehow, like how would you feel towards them? And especially if they was like, "Oh, my bad, it was a lie. Somebody lied to us and we came and did this shit." We fucking pissed. It's the same shit, you know. So we're just furthering that narrative for those people trying to convince people that want to believe in this country. And this cat has just done some out fucking landish shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand for the life of me how even the rich people that have benefited from his stupidity don't have a line. You know, because what they really want is the biggest divide that they can possibly have amongst this country. So when they come over here and invade this shit, some of us would just be like, fuck it. You know, one oppressor, the other oppressor, what fucking difference does it make? And not do shit and wait it out. And then what? You know, what's good, Brews and Beats? Oh, we got a few people in the building, man. And I'm just sitting up here ranting about this dude Trump, man. Like, come on, man. Like, this shit is embarrassing. Like, I read a couple of stories where England was like, "Nah, son, like that's not cool publicly." Like, how the fuck you gonna not notify us of some shit like this? Like, you didn't just kill some. Like, Osama bin Laden didn't really quote unquote have a country anymore. You know, like this dude was entrenched. Nigga fought in the war between Iraq and Iran back in the day. Worked up through the ranks. They fucking loved him. Apparently, from our standpoint, what I heard on the news, allegedly, he was responsible for over 600 deaths. That's horrible. That's fucked up. Pales in comparison to how many people died in Iraq when we invaded that bitch. Hypocrisy at its finest. I'm just saying. What's on y'all mind, man? What y'all want to talk about? Wrong. What the hell, bro? What you doing? I'm out here just, wilding, talking to myself, man. You know that's not a good look sometimes. We talking about, and I really don't have no other pictures, man, besides that Trump one, man. I just was lazy today. I'm not even going to lie. Well, I take that back. I got that one. We could go with that. Or we could go ugly ass me, and I don't know. And see, the thing is, my life, about we need to control that oil. My thing with that is, we don't need the oil, man. We really don't. We have the technology, the ability, the know-how. We have built everything that we really need naturally, to generate energy naturally. We just refuse to do it because old money makes money off oil. So we need to control the future. It's like we fighting for a finite resource, like to the last drop, and then we're gonna try to fix shit. We'll fucking collapse at that point. You know, a rational society would say, okay, we know that this particular thing is dwindling. Not only that, we fucking up this fucking planet, drilling for this shit. You know, it ain't even the big rigs, even though they fucking up the ocean. You know, but they, you know, it ain't even just those. It's ones that's in the middle of America. They call that shit fracking, I believe. But yeah, you know, like we need to realize that there are ways to generate that same energy without having to A, destroy the planet, and B, fight over some shit that's not gonna be here forever. You know, that's my thing right there. So I don't think that we need to control that oil. We need to control our obsession with oil. That's what it is, because it would be an extremely huge shift in how our society operates. But we've had extremely huge shifts in how societies operate for eons, like forever. You know, so I don't, like, man, it just seems to me, you know, like we're in a bad spot, and this guy is making it worse. And yeah, I would think that if this dude was like willingly doing this shit, like they wouldn't be doing it in little increments, so to speak. Like they would have had him do. I swear to God, man, the first person that calls always scares the shit out of me, man. Always. Jump out my shit. Like, I'm glad I wasn't live, bro. Like you could see me. I'd be upset, man, because I did jump out my shit, man. I'm not even gonna lie. And shout out to Patrima. The number is 216-539-0659. Sometime it works, sometime it don't. But if it don't work, what I'll do is I'll call you right back. I didn't kind of figure that part out, so. Oh, and hold on. Let me make sure that, yeah. See, I was talking to myself, bro. Like they could not hear you at that time. So, my bad. Yeah, you good. Yeah, you good now. So we got Killer in the building. I don't got no intro music, man. I'm doing good, bro. And we got another caller on the line. I think he in the, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's going on, bro? My goodness, bro. You got the earpiece in, don't you?
Yeah, I found out. I had some background noise.
Huh?
Cause I had some background noise. I found out.
Actually, you sound like a little muffled, but you can't hear nothing in the background.
All right, hold on.
And he got his hand over the speaker and shit. You don't want nobody to know. Oh, shout out to Bogey in the building. That's my brother, man. Look at this weird ass.
For sure, that's my nigga right there.
He all right, man. What is weird ass?
That's my nigga.
That's my brother though, right there, man. Yeah. Yeah. So I was talking about the Trump shit. You know, I don't know if I covered all the bases or whatnot, but what you think, bro? Are we going to World War III?
We approaching it. Definitely.
Y'all think
and
so?
That press conference was what the fuck? Like, what was that shit?
I mean, honestly, what I think will happen is it won't necessarily be World War III. It'll be us against a few other countries. And like our quote unquote allies will be so pissed off at the time, they're just gonna wait it out.
That could potentially happen. But yeah, I was looking at that press conference and it was just like, yo, I don't give a fuck. That shit happened. Get over it. Like, damn.
Yo,
we moving like this?
Trump sounded bad, bro. Though he was shaking and shit. Like you could hear tremors in his voice and shit. He sounded like a whole bitch out here. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, but you can't make that move and then bitch up later.
Exactly. And he sounded like he did. He sounded like he
Right.
knew, like, oh fuck, I didn't realize, like when you got other countries openly together saying, "Bruh, you're an idiot." I mean, they've already been on camera laughing at you, literally, and so it's like they got him out his pocket now even more. So now he's trying to prove his toughness to their ass, and he making shit worse.
Right. That plus just a little bit of that little kid with too much power having a temper tantrum kind of shit.
Exactly.
You just got your ass impeached, you having a little hissy fit, and you fucked up more than you can even realize.
Although,
because now all of us are at risk in this shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just coming for him. They coming for all of us when the shit pop off.
That is true, bro. Like, yeah, and you got bone spurs, and so do I. I ain't fighting shit. I'm gonna be that nigga on the sideline, like, you know, let's protect mine, but that's it. You know, like, them niggas that way. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Why should I? You know, like, how many people voted for Trump? They said like 30 million. Right now,
some shit like that.
Right now, the armed forces, and I'm gonna discount like the senior citizens and matter of fact, I'll say from 21 to 50 of that segment of the population that voted for his knucklehead ass, allegedly. I don't even know how to say that without getting in trouble. But that voted for him should automatically be required to join the armed forces immediately.
For sure.
You know, stop talking about how patriotic you are and how much this your country. Let's see it.
Hell yeah. Get your ass on the line and prove it.
Exactly. So all you motherfuckers out there throwing up the white supremacy sign and pictures and with blackface and you represent your race and your country, go fight for the motherfucker then. You know, like that shit.
No homeboy and fucked up.
Exactly. You know, yeah, y'all can go over there and fix it. And then now he's sending 3,000 people over there. 3,000 kids or men or whatever you want to call them that ain't had shit to do with shit. Cause his dumb ass want to just wake up in the middle of the night like he tweeting.
Right.
Shit's embarrassing, bro. But are we? Let's see. Who's got the best ass in Hollywood? Is it still J-Lo?
The best ass.
Is it still J-Lo?
J-Lo ass is bullshit, my nigga.
Are you serious?
Dead ass serious. You seen it? Man, have you seen J-Lo?
Yes.
Yo, she don't really got no ass, bro. She's just curvy.
I'm not sure the magnitude of asses that you see on a regular basis, but I thought J-Lo had a big ass, man. I don't know.
Back in the day, niggas was on it though. I can't lie. Back in the day, niggas used to be like, "Yo, she got that fat ass." Blah blah. Yeah.
All right. So if it ain't J-Lo, Open and Rome, who is it then? Today.
I'm taking Doja Cat, buddy. I'm taking Doja Cat. Like Megan Thee Stallion, cool. I'm taking Doja Cat. You seen that Juicy video? Huh?
Oh God. Good one.
Yes, sir.
Like, I have no clue who y'all talking about.
I'm going to send it to you, buddy. Don't worry about that. I'm going to send it to you.
I am old. The smallest reference just flies over my shit, bruh.
This nigga's about to say Pangria. It's still Pangria.
Hey, and
back in the day, though, hey.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, and speaking of that, and I don't let me make sure. Let me look this up before I speak on it, because that shit may not
Yeah, I
necessarily
heard
be
Pam
true.
Fred had cancer. Like she was in
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Well, TMZ said 3 hours ago that she's not battling stage 4 cancer despite rumors. So I
Yeah,
hope,
I seen that earlier. Yeah.
yeah, I hope TMZ is right on that one, man. Because my goodness, man, she is a, oh my goodness, man, she is a goddess. And if you are not familiar with who we are talking about, please do your whole soul a favor and go back and witness that greatness. And you sent that
And
mother.
her titties be out. And her titties be out, buddy. Yeah.
Oh boy, and she
My
she
bad, my bad.
she be having guns. and, and see, you know what it is though. Like and it totally. If you never listen to the show, man, like especially tonight, we are completely ADHD. Like we could randomly just talk about anything. So if you anything, and if you ever listen live and there's something on your mind, the weirdest shit, let me know. Actually, the weirder the better. If you just got some totally weird shit that you want to talk about, please let us know, man. It is what it is. I don't think it's World War III. Rihanna.
What about her?
He said Rihanna is a candidate for the best ass in Hollywood currently.
Yeah, Rihanna did get chopped up, but that shit is right.
She got chopped up?
Hell yeah, she got chopped up.
Oh my god, like everybody got chopped up.
Rihanna got that bread, nigga. Rihanna got that bread.
Rihanna does have money. Yeah, she does have money. I'm not even gonna lie about that. And let me make sure these levels is right too. Okay, yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, I should be good. All right, let me make sure we crispy on as we can be. Let me see, Rihanna.
Rihanna get that Melvin. She got Melvin status, bro. Off the rip.
And if you have not as of yet, go follow My Life in the Shy. Like that brother puts, like his presentation, man, is just so fucking phenomenal. Reporting is ridiculous, just extremely quality shit, man. Like dude, and be on his shit and gives a fuck about black folks. So go fuck with him too. Rihanna natural, she been eating and gaining weight, no surgery.
Man.
I can't make that call. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Like, do you know?
No,
or you? It's just what you think by looking at her.
Go look at a picture of Rihanna 10 years ago and look at one today. And there's no way you're gonna tell me she didn't get shot.
It's a big difference, yeah.
I'm saying, but look at me 10 years ago and look at me today. I had half the stomach then. Like,
yeah, bro, but you,
like 10 years is a long ass time. I'm saying you gonna put on weight.
Like niggas knew Barry Bonds was on some shit because the nigga was 40 and his head got bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like that was enhanced shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same shit.
Hey man, that's allegedly, and he was never caught at all.
Barry Bonds is the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT, and we'll never get the credit for it. That's
Barry Bonds is the GOAT.
Yes, I will give you that, man. I don't give a fuck. Like if your whole era was the steroid era and you was the best player, nigga, you the GOAT.
That.
And he was the GOAT before any of the steroid shit. Like that nigga was like the best player in Pittsburgh.
Fact.
So yeah,
like
that shit.
She's been enhanced. You know what I'm saying? But it looks good. So like I'm not opposed to it.
No, man. See, you got absolutely no validation to that statement, man. So I'm gonna have to go with open on this and say it's natural. That's a whole decade. Anybody picks up weight in 10 years. Anybody, except for you, because you work out like crazy.
Yeah, but just in the ass though.
Actually, yeah, yeah.
Just in the ass though.
I mean, well,
you just don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? You just don't magically get hit. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she got touched up, man.
Oh man, like you know what? I'm going to believe open until I see the paperwork. Show me the receipts.
It could be true. I'm not saying that it's not. It's just questionable. That's all I'm saying.
It's questionable. I'll give you that. It's a possibility. She's
now
rich.
Doja Cat, I know for sure that's real shit right there.
How do you know for sure?
Cousin Rome. Look at it. Cousin Rome, tell this nigga, please.
The way that shit moves.
What is he, the assologist? Like, his word is not the end-all, be-all on the ass. It's just not, bro.
Hey, chill. Hey, I have a VA.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's see if we can add this call. If not, I'll probably end up having to call you back. Yeah.
It's got to be over 9.
I don't know who it was. Damn. And if it is open, just text me and let me know. Because for whatever reason, I can't see that number now. Oh, I can see it now, so we should be good. Hold on one second, fellas. Oh, and damn, I can't see shit, bro. I'm telling you, getting old ain't shit, bro. I ain't be trying to maneuver shit to just a perfect spot so I can actually see the shit. And I got glasses on. Oh, hold on one second. What's good, fam? Hold on one second. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to make sure that everybody else can hear you. What's good? Rome, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Open, you there? Who is that called in? Is that open? Okay. Somebody their call just dropped. I'm not sure who that was, and I'm not sure where Killer went either. Did it hang up on you, Killer? Oh yeah, like we was talking to you and you was on the line open. It's like a little delay to add you on. It takes a little second, and I think you kind of pulled the trigger a little quick on that one. It's like, oh man, I can't hear it. Quick. And you got I hear it on YouTube, but not on the phone. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought it was you. And I called you back, bro. You gotta, like I could hear you initially, and what I did was I switched over to add you to the conversation, so that may have added to that little delay. So that may have been my fault. Yeah, you can call back, man. Come on, bro. Like that's a whole lot, man. That's gonna be $25. Hey, where is Killer too? Like, what happened to Killer?
I don't know.
Yeah, what you do with Killer, bro?
I mean, I ain't do nothing, man. I mean, that's you behind the boards, bro.
That's not. Don't blame me, bro. You just threw me way under the bus. That's fucked up, man. Yeah.
You blame me first.
All right, hold on. I'm behind the boards, man. I got the right to do that. Hey, hold on. I think we adding Killer to the conversation. If not, we'll give Killer a call back. And look, Killer, when I call you back, don't be hanging up. Because apparently it's only go be us 3. Y'all know how this shit be doing. And the crazy part is, oh shit. All right. I don't be seeing the other shit happen like that to other people. Oh shit, I ain't put enough numbers in that motherfucker. Oh, yeah, my bad, man. But I'm not really a multitasker. All right, so we trying to call Killer now currently. Yeah. What's good, bro? That's exactly how I feel, man. All right, and let me make sure. Rome, you there, bro? Like, I got everybody on the phone. We should be good. I don't know, man. Like, Skype is giving me the old 1-2 fuck you. You know, it's like I should right now. The way it looks is that you, me, and Rome are all on the same call. Well, he could have muted us too. That's a possibility. Yeah, and if he hasn't and something has gone awry, he shall text. And yes, I am blaming y'all and shit. Yes, it is never my fault. It is never going to be my fault. I cannot control the bullshit that is Skype, and this somehow fucking conspiracy to make me look bad.
Yeah, it might be you, my nigga.
Now you're here. See, wow, man, the hate. And let me see. Somebody else is answering this call will place your current, or you can merge the calls. All right, we'll see. And see, that's where I be trying to get fancy and add somebody else. You know, it gave me the signal that I could do that, but apparently it's not doing that. So I don't know why, but it's capped me at 3. I could call people back all night, but that's going to kind of ruin the show for me. So my bad, fam. But where was we at?
I'm I think Trump going to get removed from office now. So Pete, you'll still follow me, right? So you know that that drone attack wasn't authorized by Congress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't authorized by Congress. So now I saw it's the New York, I think it's the New York Post. The New York Post got a copy of the redacted emails from the White House with that shit saying that Trump gave a direct order to hold the aid from the Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like now there's more evidence coming out now. So like what's going to happen is it's just going to put pressure on other senators because these niggas ain't supporting that Iran shit either.
Bruh, like his people will never believe it.
Yo, what I'm telling you is you only need 4 senators to they only need 4 Republican senators to vote for him to be removed.
No, I think they need more than that, bro.
No, I think it might be 21. Yo, my fault. That's on the for the witnesses or whatever.
Yeah.
For the witnesses and evidence.
Yeah.
I think it's 20. I think it's 21.
Yeah, like they got a whole set of rules as far as like, you know, how many votes you need for this, how many votes you need for that. And I'm about to see in the Senate. Let me Google that. What is that? How many Senate votes? Wow, you know what's fucked up? All I typed in was how many Senate in VO, and that shit literally came up votes to impeach. Like,
he's an idiot, bro. That nigga's a fucking idiot.
I mean, it depends on how you like the shit that he wanted to do, bruh. He has done.
Yo, you understand that this shit is about oil again? Like Iran just came up on 53 billion barrels of oil. That's what this shit is about.
Okay, and you need 2/3 of the vote from the Senate for him to be impeached. That will never happen. You know,
he's already been to be removed?
No. I mean, like he's had impeachment articles filed and passed against him to be impeached.
Right.
And I'm no lawyer, I could be wrong, but to be actually, you know, the removal of office is the whole. I think that is the totality of impeachment. Actually,
this is for the removal from office. He's already been impeached. The House impeached him.
Okay, all right, and you may be right on that one. I mean, I know that. But I don't understand why she holding up the paperwork. That don't make sense to me.
Because more evidence coming out It's going to be more evidence coming out that's going to work in the favor of the Democrats. So pretty much what they're saying is if they can't agree to terms for how the trial is going to go, they're going to hold the articles. So the Republicans going to have to give at some point. Like they don't want any witnesses to be presented or any type of evidence to be presented.
I mean, the Republicans can just be like, look, y'all bullshitting and do nothing. That's what I would do if I was the Republicans. If y'all not going to give it to us, it needs to wash, bruh. Like, you did all that shit for nothing. To take your football and go home. That's exactly that. I mean, that's what you would. I mean, to be quite honest, that's what they doing there.
I think it's going to be more people that's going to be more in favor of him getting removed from office because of this Iran shit.
I think so.
That's what I honestly believe. I feel like it's going to be more. It's going to be some Republican senators who are not going to be for going into fucking Iran, and they're not going to support this shit, and they're going to support him being removed from office.
Yes, that would be the. I don't think they're going to support him being removed from office though, because I don't think they're going to go through this process again, win, lose, or draw. Period. They're just going to leave this shit alone. But I do think at some point, like people going, it depends on the response from them. Like I guarantee you that whatever happens, it'll be more than just one person they talking about that got killed. And they will hold Trump accountable for that, rightfully so, because it's on your watch. You know, I take that back. Well, they ain't really hold Bush accountable for 9/11. And what they did was they gave him praise for, you know, the response, which was wrong. We've been through that. But they never held him accountable for that shit happening on his watch.
Right.
You know, so I don't. But then again, he didn't do shit as blatant on a global scale as what this cat has just done. Like this shit is bad, bruh. Like, and I know we beating the dead horse, but this shit is horrible. Like you would think like a 7th grade social studies kid would have at least this much grasp on politics just off of shit in school. You know what I'm saying? Let alone the world. And this nigga is such a fuck. Oh my god, he making me stupider. Like I can hear me and I sound dumb. You say what?
Really feel dumb talking about this nigga. Like,
yeah, you do. You do. You feel dumber.
That nigga Mitch McConnell look like a Muppet, my nigga.
He does.
Like, he like a real live Muppet.
He does. And you know what? Like Lindsey Graham is probably the big like I won't say disappointment, but he used to kind of be a straight shooting cat. You didn't have to like him politically, but he would kind of stand on his square on shit. And this nigga did a whole 180.
Yo, I'm pretty sure like these niggas got like gay videos of these niggas or something somewhere, yo. Like it's gotta be something.
I don't know, but
it has to be
that's
something
uncomfortable.
God on niggas. Yo, real shit. Like that's the type of shit they do, man. I'm telling you. That's the type of shit they do.
Yeah. But yo, has Trump become the distraction? You know how normally there's a major event to distract you from what fucked up shit the government is doing. Has Trump become the distraction now? He does dumb fucked up shit, so we look at him while other backroom bullshit is popping off.
That's the thing with him. Like he tell you to your grill, like this is what I'm gonna do. Like he done already fleeced the country for $1 trillion, bruh. Like with a T. Like he didn't increase the budget like that fucking much.
For sure.
You know, so he didn't.
Even with his hotels, like they were saying that when diplomats and all that come from other countries, they saying that to Trump.
Yep.
He's spending their money at his hotel.
Yep.
But he's not supposed to be making money outside of being the president. But still, he's generating income from these niggas coming from other countries.
Like Mike Pence went to, I want to say it was Ireland, and there's like a Trump hotel 100 miles or some shit away from where his meetings and shit were, and they said that he stayed there because it was more convenient.
Right. I bet.
You know, but we paying for that shit.
Man, it's a Holiday Inn around that motherfucker somewhere.
You know, and now he's starting him and his people starting to call Mar-a-Lago the second White House. And you know why they doing that? To make it look less bad that he's there all the time. So people associate that with the White House like it's Camp David.
Yo, this shit is crazy, man. Like you know, Russia, Iran, and China have been coordinating like naval exercises together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like niggas is about to bank niggas.
Right.
They gonna bank. They gonna jump niggas.
Yeah, and he's too stupid to realize how easily he is being played by all. And it ain't just them three, because North Korea is gonna want a piece too.
Right.
And what North Korea gonna end up doing is shitting on South Korea. You know, what China gonna do is shit on Japan immediately. And then, like, we'll be the last piece. You feel me? Like, they're gonna start doing the same shit that Hitler did because it worked. Because now it ain't gonna just be like one country. It's a few countries. And he done already, pissed everybody in NATO off. He didn't basically call them niggas some cheap bitches. Literally.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what he said, and they mad, understandably. Like, even if you think they some cheap bitches, diplomatically, that's not something that you rail about. You call that nigga and be like, look, you cheap bitch, you do this or I'm not going to do that, X, Y, and Z.
But did you see his homeboy Putin the other day talking about the subsonic weapons they got and the reach that they have? This was like 2-3 days ago.
I did not see that.
Yeah. Nigga was out there like pretty much bragging in like almost like a Senate type meeting. You know what I'm saying? There was all kinds of government officials from different countries, and he telling motherfuckers like, yo, we got that shit. Nobody's got the shit we got. We got that shit.
I mean, I again, and I have said this a gazillion times, for the life of me, I will not understand poor white people's fascination with Trump. I just don't get it from a selfish standpoint. You have not benefited financially one iota, and the debt alone, let alone the horrible foreign affairs. I can't remember like this guy has got to be the worst when it comes to dealing with other countries that I could ever remember.
Definitely, but he still show up in these small towns and tell them that shit that they want to hear, and they get caught up in it.
And then they be telling themselves, man, I don't understand how them Germans let Hitler do that. You the reason, and don't want to admit that shit. Like motherfuckers, you so blinded by hating us or hating Chinese people or whoever the hell you hate that it has clouded your own self-preservation. Like if all minorities disappear from this country, who you think gonna be the minority? You geniuses in buttfuck North Carolina or Doofusville, Alabama. You're going to be the new get fucked over people. They'll label you some shit somehow and fuck over you and the rest of your people. And you don't get that shit. Anyway.
Yeah. But who else is gonna hit them back alleys in Mississippi and Alabama? He got that pass to do that. No other candidates is moving through that.
Yeah. I will say that strategically, they never wanted to win the popular vote because they knew they never could. So they specifically targeted the electoral college
Mm-hmm.
in a way that you would think that Hillary Clinton, who is quote unquote the best candidate that has ever run for office, the most qualified, you would think that that genius would know this shit.
Right or wrong. I mean, you got.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know what? Yeah. You know what? And I think a lot of the crooked pastors, like I don't think there's too many pastors that came in the game crooked. It's just my 2 cents. I think
I don't know about that.
Like I've seen pastors really struggle before. Like I remember one pastor in particular. She used to rent a room at Tri-C. Not even not the auditorium, a room, like a classroom. And she did this for a minute, bro. Like she believed in her shit, and she started building up people, making moves. I'm not even sure where she's at now, but last I heard, she definitely was not at Tri-C. She had her own little spot. That would be like the bulk of pastors. Like it's a lot of pastors out there that Monday through Friday they go work at the plant or they go work downtown, or they got their own business doing it. They actually work. Well, not that preaching ain't work, but you get what I'm saying. So I think like with anything else in this country, we fixate on a certain category or a certain profession within our, amongst us, and punish them for the leeches that they have amongst them. That I'm just saying, like we get mad at one motherfucker.
A lot of them niggas.
It is not, but it's not. It's not like how many dudes got mega churches, bruh? 10, maybe.
Do you know how many mega churches are in America?
Right, but how many people, like when you say mega churches or one pastor only, because some of the motherfuckers own more than one of these churches, bruh.
Yeah. What I'm saying is this, like, you have some righteous pastors, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say righteous, but people who have good hearts, you know what I'm saying? Like you got your occasional pastors who actually do for the community. Majority, off itself, bro. Like I know, I see people. I had a conversation with a man who bragged on his pastor driving a Bentley, and that nigga catch a bus in church.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, and now I see that's unfair though, because you don't know what else that church is doing. Though. You don't know what else that church is doing though, bro.
I know where it's at, and I know what's around it, so I know what they not doing.
No, you don't, bro. Like I know people that have been able to go to their pastor and get a loan. I know people personally that have been able to do that. Or maybe
but where that loan come from? Did it come from the building fund? Like, where did the loan actually come from?
I mean, like, I don't think they asked the county.
I'm seeing the same nigga that's telling me to put some money in the basket that's going around, and he's driving a Bentley, and I ain't see that nigga put shit in that bitch. How am I supposed to trust that?
I mean, again, like, let's say this dude is raking in $500 million a year. But in doing so, he's giving out $200 million a year to various charities, schools, philanthropy type shit, and he bought himself a Bentley and a big ass crib. Is he wrong?
So them all tax write-offs that he's gonna get back anyway, is what you saying?
That's the way his job is set up.
All right, then it is what it is. Cool. Like, how often does that happen?
I'm just saying.
I mean, it's like any other system.
How often do we actually research what the churches is doing? We don't. We just go by memes. I'm just saying, if you really gonna talk about it, then we, myself included, we actually had to sit down and actually look at some fucking numbers about the shit, because I don't want to. It's just like I don't want to blanketly blame every church, because for the most part, every church that I've been in, they got good hearts.
That's true. I feel you on that. But at the same time, some of these churches is being treated like blocks, like niggas is selling dope or something, and it's all a hustle. And it's not necessarily right. There you go. But it's not necessarily the mega church. You might have the hood church, but everybody's coming through, and everybody's giving you their shit. That's all you really need. You don't need the mega church to actually manipulate people.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But isn't that true of any profession? No matter
Absolutely.
what, no matter what you do, you're gonna have some nasty nigga put a booger on a hamburger every other day, and then you're gonna have some dude that will make sure that your shit is the most delicious Big Mac that he can possibly fucking make.
Put boogers on burgers.
I'm just, hey, YouTube this shit. It's somebody out there that has themselves on YouTube. I guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, what I'm saying, open, is like when you let's say, Joel Osteen, for example. Like, have you researched what Joel Osteen's churches have given back? Now, I don't know if that nigga is a fraud. He might be. But what I don't want to do is say that.
He ain't let niggas in. I know he ain't let niggas in when it was flooded out that bitch.
You didn't either, nigga.
He ain't let niggas in his church. I ain't got a church in Texas. I don't have a church in Texas that fits 20,000 people. He do. So when it was flooding in Texas, he ain't let not one person in that motherfucker who gives up money in there.
Hey man, he was busy.
What would Jesus do?
I mean, first off, Jesus wouldn't be. Jesus kind of like would be controlling shit. So it's not like Jesus gonna get flooded on, bro. He walked on water. He'd just walk outside. He Jesus.
Hey yo.
Yeah, but Joe Osteen, the way he kick his shit, you already know you can't trust that nigga. You can look at that nigga and listen to him talk.
Kanye West would look at them niggas, man.
Right.
That's because Kanye crazy, man. Joel Osteen was thinking about the future. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice a few people, man, for the greater good. All right, that was just horrible. Yeah, that was just wrong on his part, man. I can't even even troll my way into that shit.
Because when shit was popping off with Katrina, Jay Prince opened up the athletic center that he owns. You know what I'm saying? Right. To let everybody in. So how the fuck you can't get in Joel Osteen's mega, and I'm sure that bitch is flood resistant, sump pumps everywhere. You gonna be good. Rations for the next year and all that. How you not letting people in?
Right.
And why was that nigga at the church? Like, don't you got minions for that shit? Like Joel Osteen, like why would he actually be at the church in a flood? You rich, bro. Fly away.
Safe house. It's the safe house.
It can't be the safe house. You can get
Built
away.
That bitch. Safe house.
You might be right. You might actually be right. That's probably why he ain't let nobody in. We gotta, this our spot when shit get thick.
Right.
Which is fucked up though. Yeah, that you would think that given the job description and expectations of somebody in that position, they would be the first people to open their doors. And not only just open their doors, they be outside helping people, trying to find motherfuckers in a raft somewhere. Like, here, come over here. You can come to the church. It's open, and we got some food.
Right.
That's just really fucked up in so many different ways, man. And I don't know why I was just in my mind. I'm just thinking, man, I miss the old Lil' Kim. And I ain't even really like her all that much back then.
Yeah, boy.
I still sometimes just Google image hardcore cover, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And that Vibe magazine cover, that shit was timeless, man.
That's so gross.
I ain't mad at you.
You actually Google
What?
an album cover, bro.
Especially if you see Lil Kim on TV recently, like it might scare you, so you got to go back.
Oh, I
You know
feel
what
so
I'm talking
bad,
about?
man.
I still smash Lil Kim though. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I smash
Ugh.
right now.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You nasty, dude.
Son.
No.
I am nasty.
Yeah, you
I
are.
am.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Right.
I don't think that was a question. That was a
right.
statement. Shit. I'm just saying that's. Oh my God. Ugh. Really?
You roll over and see that in the morning,
Oh.
cause come on,
Why?
right?
I didn't say I smash and stay. I just said I smash.
But why, man? I still need a reason. Just can.
Yo, all right. All jokes aside, I seen an interview with somebody who slept with Lil Kim and said the box is every.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Said the
Wow.
best. Nigga said he put his right hand to God. Said that is the best.
Okay, so you putting all your faith on a plastic ass box of some dude that could have just been a whack nigga.
Nah, he ain't no whack nigga. Like he popping.
I mean, I'm saying like a whack nigga in bed.
Nah, he
that might have been
listen,
like
I
his
know-
greatest because he been trash his whole life.
I know niggas who smash bitches, but when I see him, bro, like I could tell you, like, nah, he get him.
Oh, you know what?
He get
I'm gonna give you a pass on that one, man, because you are the third most interesting motherfucker on the planet. So you might be able to recognize niggas that's getting them on like that. All right, I'll give you that one, bro. I'm just saying, you probably the expert on that one. But no, not still like now, bro. Oh, and when was this interview? Was this like recently?
It wasn't recent. It was some years back. It's probably like 7-8 years ago. But still,
right?
like,
but
it
that 7-8 years ago might
yo,
have still been like 7 to 8 years before the
that's
end when
it.
she was like Little Kim. We talking about?
Yeah, no, she wasn't Lil Kim 7-8 years. She wasn't that Lil Kim. But just think about it. Like with all the work she got done, I'm pretty sure she got refurbished pussy. So she got a you know what I'm saying? So that shit probably like
Hey, that's actually a thing though. You can actually do that.
Yeah.
What did they say it was? What
Yeah,
did they say it was like 25 stacks, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Lotus who said that shit, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, they got they got a bring your pussy back to life kit, like that shit is crazy. Like you could it's a start over for hoes. Like you could be a hoe your whole life and then have the money, and then start over with.
I mean,
to reach that button.
But honestly though, that actually is that's a gift for everybody. And that's the gift that keeps on giving. Like if you're gonna get something touched up, that would be the spot to go, in my opinion. If you feel like you've been a little loose out there over the years and you want to tighten something up, start there.
Yeah,
start there.
That's all I'm saying. But under no circumstances would I don't even think I would hug Little Kim if you see a celebrity out in public. I would not hug Little Kim, man. I would not.
This nigga's lying, man. Come on, man.
I couldn't do it at this point, man. And I'm, and I remember watching her a couple of months ago. Was it the BET Awards?
You smashed Oprah. You just said you smashed Oprah. Big, swole, greasy ankle Oprah Winfrey right now. You said you. There's no way in hell.
What's the difference,
Lil
bro?
Kim
What's the difference between them
trying to holler at you and you say no? That you're not gonna hug Lil Kim, man. Come on, man.
What's the difference between Oprah and Lil Kim? I'm waiting.
I don't know. They both rich. Like I don't know. Like Oprah got
No, bro.
Listen, man. Oprah, you're not to getting Oprah money. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get any of that money.
When I shoot the club up, and it ain't too late, I'm getting.
Nigga, she's 65.
It's
But my nigga Stedman
miracles.
didn't even get to shoot the club up. So how the fuck you gonna shoot the club up?
I mean, I got an opportunity with Oprah. I don't care, man. Putting all type of holes in the rubber, the whole nine.
Do Oprah fuck with niggas anyway on some real life?
I don't know. Maybe she got drunk. I don't know. I got lucky. I'm going for it, bro.
That's what's up. All right.
It's like both, like the dabble for real. Like I think she like to swing and shit. She might like.
I would not. I don't care. Like, look, bro. If you can have a plastic doll and like a real plastic doll, for lack of better terms, then yeah, like Oprah can be my gig. You know, I don't have to like how she's done things, but you know, she got $1 billion, bro.
Hey,
you think
not sexy?
If you can get in there, get in there.
All right, it's $1 billion, bro.
You're not, but it's $1 billion. It's like you're not going to get.
I'm just saying, like there's a slim opportunity, a possibility that I might not get $1 billion, but I could get 10 million.
Nah, you gotta put a baby in there, cause last time I think Stedman, he was flying coach, bro. You gotta put a baby up in there, bro.
Hey, that might just be because Stedman cheap. Like, I don't think that had nothing to do with it.
No Stedman playing the Stedman is a side nigga deity, my nigga.
Yeah,
he is.
I forgot, man. My apologies. I forgot the greatness of his side piece-ness.
Oh, he had a good run. He did. The ended fucked up, but he had a good run.
I mean, he's still doing his thing, though.
What did he get, like 10, 15 up out of that? He had a good run.
Oh, man, we ain't going to do that.
He had bread before Oprah.
Yeah, we ain't going to do that.
That's the thing about it. He had bread.
Yeah. I don't know when it was, but anyway, what else is going on? Oh, who playing tomorrow? Oh, Ohio State lost, right?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
All right.
So the Michigan, why are we?
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, Michigan. Hey.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, who from? Yeah, what college is from Baltimore?
Man, we got it's HBC, Morgan State.
Yeah, I don't think they playing this. Yeah, they not playing. Are they?
Oh, you know, the Ravens playing. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Ravens got Bob. That's right. We not playing. My fault. Damn, my bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know who else ain't playing? The Lions ain't playing. They got to bye too till next season.
Right.
Hey, but you try to act like that hurts me, bruh. I wake up every day of my life knowing that the Detroit Lions will forever be garbage.
Like why are y'all even a Lions? Like ain't no fucking Lions in Detroit.
Have you seen a Raven in Baltimore, bro?
Hell yeah!
It goes back to the poem.
Really?
It goes back to the poem though. Edgar Allan Poe. That's what that shit goes back to.
From Baltimore. Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe from Baltimore.
Nigga, have you seen a Raven?
Yes.
You ain't seen. See, you ain't say that shit with no conviction, man. You just lying, bro.
Ravens all over.
Well, it's lions in Detroit too at the zoo, nigga. You can't just have them roaming all around and shit. It's dangerous.
It's supposed to be like the Detroit Swindlers, or some shit like that.
Shit, actually, they are. That would actually be a more perfect name because they've been swindling motherfuckers with that franchise forever. Like they should vote the Fords out of the NFL. I think they need to exercise that in the NFL and get rid of owners that ain't really trying to win. It make everybody look bad.
That in a perfect world, but that's not gonna happen. It's too much money changing hands. That's not about to happen.
I mean, I think they would only have to do it really like once, and I think the point would be well made. And it's not like it ain't like it's not gonna always be somebody there to be like, yeah, I want to own a team. I'll pay whatever y'all asking. You know, so it's only 32 spots, and I don't think they'll have a shortage of people trying to buy a team. And you could do that shit and make a hell of a point. And then whoever buys that team from that point on, and everybody else, I'll be like, oh shit, let me be on my shit. Cause these niggas could turn on me. Cause they gonna look at it like that. Like if we had to turn on that nigga. Yeah, he did. Cause he was trash. The fours are trash. My whole fucking life, man. They fucked over Herman Moore. They fucked over Barry Sanders. They fucked over Megatron.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah.
Herman Moore, that was my nigga too.
Yes.
But Barry Sanders, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck it up?
My God, man. That shit was like Cleveland and Detroit are neck and neck for sorry ass franchises.
For sure.
You know, in Dallas.
No. Dallas got chips. Like we still be
for the Browns. It was after we came back. It wasn't past history. Past history is dope.
No. We're not gonna do this before it was the NFL type shit. No. Since the NFL,
that's not what I'm saying at all. But in the 80s, when it was Barry Kosar and them, they was going to the AFC Championship all the time
and catching L's and being highlight reels.
At least they was there. Where was the Lions at though, my nigga? That's what I'm saying. Like at least we have some history.
I'd rather not go than go and be a John Elway highlight reel. Like, how many highlights does John Elway have against the Browns?
2. Actually, 2. There's 2 fucking plays, 2 games.
No. Didn't he have a drive too?
It's the drive, right?
Okay, but that's not a play.
The drive is the one everybody else knows.
Right, but that's not a play.
That's like a whole. Viner fumbled the ball. You talking about the fumble? That's something different. Elway ain't got shit to do with that. We fucked that up. He didn't do shit.
Well, y'all have done that over the years too. But it's it's like Cleveland always get what?
Yeah, Browns stink.
They
like
do.
Yo, first of all,
hey man, look, hey, whoa. What are the Ravens? What are the Ravens? They are the Browns. Let's not do this, cousin.
And you know what? That's actually a fact. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's the same way that niggas from Baltimore claim Tupac.
No, it's not, nigga.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Exactly the same. The Ravens moved from Cleveland, went to another city, Baltimore, and represented a whole new different city. This nigga Pac.
He was like 4. Like, what you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh, so now.
He was born like 4 years old.
And then say that again.
He moved to Baltimore at like 4 years old.
Right. And y'all claim him.
You gonna tell me
like he an MC from Baltimore. We'd have had this conversation.
Listen, Killer. If I was being born somewhere and being from somewhere is 2 different things.
Facts.
Nigga was born in New York,
right?
And from Baltimore. What do you mean?
And who did he never rep Baltimore in his songs? Okay, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry. He got that one song where he rep Baltimore that you quote religiously.
He graduated from high school and then went to Oakland and went to Cali.
Right, immediately. He couldn't wait to get the fuck away. As soon as he got to Cali, nigga, he started representing Digital Underground and wearing dashikis.
A nigga went to middle school and high school. Like, you gonna say I'm from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga from Baltimore, yo. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, but if that nigga grows up and be like, I'm from Puerto Rico, I'll be like, nigga, that's corny, but fuck it, you from Puerto Rico.
The man stated and said that the way the West Coast embraced him when he first got over there is why he screamed West Side and because he's affiliated with. And like, come on, yo.
Yeah, but
like, he got so
he could have stopped doing that. Why you want to argue about this? My bad, man. You are
Your
absolutely
top five.
you are
Hell outta here.
you are
Like,
absolutely right. You are absolutely right, man.
Yo,
Tupac is from Baltimore.
So he was in Baltimore for 14 years, basically.
Yeah.
From 4 years old to 18, he was in Baltimore. They can claim him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can claim him. That's 14 years. That's not. I was in Baltimore for 2 months, and then we moved to Brooklyn. Like they can kind of claim him a little bit on that.
All right. Again, for the sake of just not even arguing the point anymore, that man is from Baltimore, and he's still the GOAT.
But some niggas will tell you he West Coast. Fuck whatever happened on the East Coast, nigga. He West Coast. So, I mean, they can claim him too. It goes both ways.
I'm telling you, man. Next thing, Snoop is
he was on the West
somehow
Coast
from
that
Queens.
he was on in Baltimore.
They're gonna be saying Too
Even
Short.
though they stole my football team.
They're gonna be saying Too Short is from Louisiana. Next thing, they Dr. Dre is from Manhattan. Man.
But like Snoop is from like what, Mississippi or some shit like that. But he's West Coast all day. It is what it is.
Why is he West Coast?
Because that's where he grew up.
Is it? Or did he secretly grow up in Mississippi and was transported miraculously by some type of time machine at the age of 36 and went back to 12 and then moved to the West Coast? Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Oh my goodness, absolutely fucking nothing, man. And yeah, open. I'm pretty sure you do research. My bad, I didn't see that. And he says it's all in general. It's not every church. All right, yeah. And that's what I'm just.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't want to paint people's religions with a broad stroke. Because it's fucked up motherfucking pastors of every religion across the planet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's some nigga practicing Buddha right now that ain't practicing Buddha really. He's trying to get some of the perks of being the dude that practices Buddha the most, or some shit like that. I have no clue.
What's funny to me though? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just about to say I have no clue like the names in Buddha. I'm not sure why I thought about that, but anyway, go ahead, bro.
Nah, it's just kind of funny to me though. Like lately, seems like what I'm saying. Nation of Islam is like on some promotional tour. Cause like on Vlad, like Wallace Muhammad was on there, or not Wallace, Wesley Muhammad recently. And then the other like major figure, Nuri Muhammad, was on there like the last week. And it just seemed like a crazy platform for them to show up on, just talking their shit. Like it just seemed weird to me.
I don't know. See, I would look at that the opposite way. I think their success lies in some part people seeing them.
For sure.
The uniforms are always crisp. The cut is always crisp. But to do that, you have to put yourself in front of a bigger platform. And that's some shit I struggle with. Like with Lord Jamar. But he gets on there and rails about other motherfuckers, whereas they get on there and it's more about, this is our faith, this is how we do shit. Come fuck with us if you have, So,
but Lord
Jamar is 5%. That's something different. It's a different approach, a different feeling from 5% to Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is, yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
But nah, it's just at this time, Farrakhan's not in the greatest health. He's not gonna be here forever. So it just kind of, to me, it seems like niggas is campaigning for that position.
I can understand that too.
Oh, that's definitely taking place. That's definitely taking place behind the scenes.
Yeah. And why not? Like if I was, in a position like Farrakhan. Say it again.
I think Nuri Muhammad second. I think Nuri Muhammad second in command, though, from my understanding.
I think he's the up and comer. Yeah. But I think Wesley feeling like, yo, I've been here forever. I've been beating the drum, but I don't think, and I'm not on that shit, but at the same time, it's like, I don't think he's that nigga for that position. I think Nori is probably the better guy for that job.
I mean, but, you know, like, neither one of them are going on Vlad TV without having approval. Period.
Oh, no. Because they sent the Fruit of Islam with them to search Vlad facilities just to make sure it wasn't no bugs, it wasn't no bullshit, it wasn't no threats or nothing. They made sure them dudes was good when they went there. But this is almost like they campaign. I think it's coming down to them two dudes.
I mean, but, well, I'll say this then. If it was their campaign, it was their campaign and not necessarily their decision, in my opinion, if that's the case. Because you got to go, you know, you're not going to be on Vlad, especially without Farrakhan's approval, and you're at that level. Just my 2 cents.
Because they both showed up at the Breakfast Club, like right behind each other too.
Mm-hmm. So it might be, you know, and like, let's say, you know, if I was in in a position like Farrakhan, and I had 2 young brothers that I know at this point, you know, at some point, you know, I gotta let it go. I've done the best I can for my people. It's somebody else's turn, but I wasn't sure about which one. You got to find out somehow.
Yeah.
You know, so it might be a campaign, but it's a campaign like it's not. I don't think it's necessarily them saying, "Oh, I want to be number one." It doesn't.
Oh, it definitely is.
You think?
Yo, but
I think
the dope shit is Farrakhan's words like coming to fruition. Not saying that it was prophetic or anything of that nature, but Farrakhan been talking about what's going on right now for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the times that we in right now, been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the. I think that's part of what Killer was building on. I think that's a part of that.
Right.
Especially on the whole World War III shit. Like he definitely been spitting that shit as far as what was going to be what. You know what I'm saying? And talking about how, you know, all empires have an end and that those days will come now, you know what I'm saying, for America as well. Not saying that that's what's going to happen, but a lot of shit that
I mean, but that's not that right there is not prophesizing, bro. That's just an actual fact.
I'm not saying it was prophesizing, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't do the spooky shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I think that if Wesley don't wind up being that guy, I don't think he's gonna steer back and just accept that. I think he might turn into a problem. I'm just saying.
Like a Khaled?
Maybe.
And see,
that's just how I see it.
My thing with that is that you gotta let people, like, you know how people are, how they are set up, they are wired, how they are designed, and how, you know, just the essence of who they are when they come into the org. And I just, it's like, if you're going to bring someone that you know has certain charisma, certain talent, certain energy, and a certain will to do whatever it takes, take advantage of it as opposed to being threatened by it. If that was the case, and I don't know, I don't read shit. Somebody will tell me at some point and cuss me out. My bad. But I'm just saying, you know, like I think that's a teaching moment from an organizational standpoint that organizations going forward could definitely learn from, and that's what you should do. I think a lot of organizations spend a lot of time trying to be an organization from the past instead of trying to be better than them, and not in a competitive or negative way, but that should be an evolution of who we are as a people. And when we come together, we should be able to do that more successful as time goes on. Man, that was actually
For sure.
that was some dope shit, man.
Going in over here.
I know. I wish I had some like.
But I'm saying though, that's
effects.
something that just like we pay attention to the presidential race.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that we need to pay attention to, how that particular situation plays out. Because when it went from Elijah Muhammad to his son, things changed real quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
And I'm not the biggest Farrakhan guy, but he brought that factor back. He brought the nation back.
mm-hmm.
Wallace Muhammad was on some other stuff when it got handed to him. So how is this going to play when it gets handed off?
And you just, I guess you would pray that he does in fact love what he has built enough to choose who he thinks is a good leader, a good shepherd. That would just be my 2 cents on that. You know,
I feel you on that. But just like with the 5% or Nation of Gods and Earth at the same time, Papa Wu was a spokesman. He's not there no more. So who's going to pick up that torch and carry it?
a lot of times it's the least willing person. You know, a lot of times, like people that really don't want to be leaders get chosen to be leaders either by the community or by their superiors for whatever reason. They see something in them. The fact that they don't want to be a leader makes them a great leader, actually.
Yeah, but with the Nation of Gods and Earth, there's no certain leader. You have a spokesman, and then you have the elders. But right now, like, their elders, Fakim's not there no more. You know what I'm saying?
I have
ABG7,
no idea.
not there no more.
I'm so lost.
I know you don't. I know you don't. But their elder system is breaking down, and I think that Papa Wu passed so suddenly, they weren't prepared for that. Somebody's got to step up into that for real role.
Yeah, fact.
I mean, and rest in peace to the king too. I did, you know, I knew who he was, but it's some people, and unfortunately with leadership, you don't know what type of leader you have until they're in leadership role.
Definitely.
And some people, even without necessarily choosing someone openly, they've chosen someone to the point that it's noticeable by others. They may not have said anything, but for whatever reason, everybody else, you know, be like, oh yeah, so-and-so is going to be, you know what I'm saying? They assume it too. Whether that's true or not may not come to pass once that person passes. But they give them the tools to be the leader. You see what I'm saying? So, like, whether you take the reins, and I guess depending on your type of organization, like some organizations may function better when someone, you know, like it's an open combat type of situation. And some organizations function better when it's like okay, you the king, your son is gonna be the king. Your son, you know, some places work better like that, and some places work better where I'll pick somebody. You know, so to me, at the very least, you got two cats that's saying, "Hey, I want the gig. I love my people. I love Allah. You know, I love the nation, and I want to give everything I got." You should be allowed, if you get to a certain point, in my opinion, if it's so they so have chosen to battle it out, they should be allowed to do that. I don't see a problem with that at all. And I think the best way to do, I mean, more importantly, is actually going forward when that leader is actually chosen, that other person then can never say I didn't have the chance.
But I think Nuri Muhammad is a successful Farrakhan. I think
You think so?
yeah.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
Yeah, I think it's Nuri.
Like, I don't follow the Nation all like that, but I've seen that brother speak, and that brother's powerful.
Yeah, Nuri's
sure.
powerful, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and Wesley is too. Don't get me wrong. Like Wesley is too.
Yeah,
like,
Wesley talk his shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Wesley's brilliant.
But that's a requirement for people, and that's one thing that the Nation has always been very good at, is identifying brothers who are phenomenal orators and cultivating that to their optimal capabilities. Like, I think they've always been, well, I don't know about always, but far back as I can remember, knowing about, they, from Malcolm X on, let's put it that way, they've chosen people that just phenomenally were able to stand out just by their gift of connecting with people, however they went about it. That to me, that was facts. But that is the key, in my opinion, to their longevity too.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you had a lot of people get up out of there and do some other stuff. You had a lot of people came out of there that was on, you know what I'm saying, the guys in Earth, Clarence 13X. Why did he get up out of there? Why did Malcolm get out of there? Why did a lot of other people get out of there?
I mean, but like, name one religion that didn't happen to.
Oh, for sure. But this is one that's closest to us. Right. We can't speak on the overseas shit. This is some shit that's closer to us.
True, but it's not unique to religion. And that's
not at all.
That's my point. It's like we judging them by some other standard. Like, it doesn't correlate to being Catholic or being Protestant or whatever the case may be. You got some motherfuckers, like you have some people that went to school to be a priest, was a priest for 10 years, seen some chick, and was like, I'm good, and left. That's happened. You got some people that have left the archdiocese and wrote books on that shit. I'm sure of it. Like, no matter where you go, if people practice, it's people practicing. And within that, you are going to have some fucked up individuals, some flawed individuals, and some egotistical individuals to the point that it supersedes their love for their religion. That's dangerous, unavoidable. Their track record, for the most part, I am no Nation historian by any stretch, but their track record as far, they've been here for a long time, bro. So like, you may have your favorite leader over history. Some presidents are better than others. Some are, but they got to be president. So I'd be out there talking my shit, have my clothes super, super clean. I send them to the cleaners 10 times in a row. Like, yes, I'm about to be on the Breakfast Club, bro. I got an opportunity.
So it's Southtown running. You running against Nuri and Wesley, huh?
Absolutely.
It's going down. Bucket.
No. I would not even attempt to. That would be disrespectful. Because I would be an idiot and would have no clue what I'm talking about. And I would actually deserve every bit of the ass whooping I probably would get.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
It definitely would be all right.
I'm pretty sure of it.
So,
yeah. And
especially them 5% niggas, yeah, they'll fuck you up real quick.
All right.
But that's how they get down.
I mean, but
it's with love, though.
Yeah, they should pick Farrakhan next to from a breakdance battle. It makes you have to break down.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Did you say Farrakhan? Farrakhan should break dance. Did I hear that right?
No. I said Farrakhan should pick his successor based off Nuri and Wesley in a breakdown.
Right.
Oh,
that'd be dope.
No, man.
That'd be dope.
That'd be fire.
I don't know, man. I would like to see like them have a tradition, like Farrakhan said, a tradition. Well, I don't know if it is or not. Where like
that nigga, that is. What you mean? Yeah, you can make that to the whole event. You get Golden Child to perform. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Golden Child, man. Down there. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the queen's name is Neela or Neelam. She's fire too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check her out.
Yeah, she's fire. And she in the nation too. And it's another person that I saw out the nation, but I cannot remember that name. Oh, and what was the shit that you sent me, bruh? What was that CD?
Currency. Back at Bernie.
Like, I'm halfway through that shit, and thus far, man, that shit's fire.
Currency is the shit, nigga, for sure.
Well,
but I don't know shit about music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the first week, though. You know what I'm saying, Killer?
I mean,
I just want to keep records. Yeah, he's gonna say the same thing next week. He's gonna say the same thing next week.
Even a blind man can hit a bullseye once in a while.
Nah, you gotta go back to pilot talk, all that shit. Yeah,
bruh. You think Cameron is a top 10 MC? At that point, your opinion of hip hop.
You have Big Herc in your top 5.
He's
what
better.
Are you talking about?
He's better than Cameron.
No, the fuck he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, the fuck he's not.
Yes, he is. You give it Budapest. I flew to the Jets in a jet. I'm the set of a set. Cameron is trash, bro. The epitome, man.
He don't even rap.
Man,
that was the worst Cameron impression I've ever heard.
Good. I was trying to make it the worst because that nigga is. It's appropriate.
Yeah. Yo, you can't clown me for having Cam in my top 10 and you say Big Herc in your top 5. You just can't.
Have you ever heard the term beating a dead horse? This gotta be like the 12,000th time you done said that shit.
But you got Big Herc in your top 5, my nigga. Like
12,001. Let me see if I can find a fucking sound effect so we can do a counter. A Big Hurt. That's what I'm gonna name that shit in the sources too. A Big Hurt counter. Every time you hate on Big Hurt, I'm gonna ring the bell. We're gonna count that shit.
Yo, but you hate on every nigga. What you mean?
How do I hate on everybody?
On the rap tip, you be like,
no, I hate on most of the people that you think are dope.
The fact.
Right, because your opinion on hip hop is trash generally. You got lucky.
This nigga said,
Jobs, you do be hating on a lot of niggas though, Jobs. I got it.
Oh, this is a conspiracy, this bitch.
I mean, you got like some natural hate for a lot of motherfuckers, and it's cool. It's cool. You gonna work through it, but yeah, you do hate on a lot of niggas. Cause
man, look, man. I do not hate on people. Y'all just seem to misinterpret if I don't like some shit for me hating on something. Like
talk about Method Man.
Just because.
Talk about Method Man.
Method Man is dope.
That's not what you normally say. Normally you be like, Method Man got one album. And he ain't good unless he with somebody else, nigga.
Tell me the lie in those statements, bro.
That's definitely a lie. What do you mean?
That's definitely a lie.
How? Explain how that's a lie.
Tikal 2000, Tikal 0 was I'll give you that one. But then you had the 420 album, the Math Lab. Did you listen to any of those?
No, I stopped listening after the second one because it was trash.
Crazy.
Like, stop, bro. Like, and Method Man, when he in his bag, is one of the dopest motherfuckers. But he's not always in his bag, and it's not close. For whatever reason, like his chemistry with Redman is phenomenal. When they together, it's classic shit. It really is. You know, and I've heard. And actually, I tell you that it ain't just Redman. Like when he's with other MCs, he just step his game up. Like I guess it's just subconsciously, he just step his game up when there's competition around. But when there is not, he's all right.
Jobs is this nigga. Jobs is
how is that hating though?
Like, no, this is Jobs. Like nigga, the first nigga doing the Running Man, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, I mean, check this shit out. He's like, man, I mean that's alright, but I mean, nigga, watch me do this master theta, nigga, that's just fine. You know what I'm saying? That's John.
Nigga, the mashed potato, nigga. I am not that fucking old. Nigga, the fucking mashed potato. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm just saying, bro. Like y'all, like because I have an opinion about shit. Like y'all take that. Oh, you hate. No, bro. Like
nah, because when it's somebody you fuck with. You be like, y'all niggas tripping. No, nigga, this, and that. Fat boys, nigga, something.
That was versus
Master.
Right, that was versus one person. That was it. It was versus Master P. Yes, Rome had his argument. I had mine. We disagreed and agreed to disagree. That's hip hop. That's the beauty of it.
For sure.
Like,
but y'all's favorites are the best all time, period.
Y'all some East Coast, like everybody got an area where they, for whatever reason, they lean towards hip hop listening wise. Y'all lean toward a East Coast sound. Nothing wrong with that. I'm probably a little bit more musical, so as far as what I like to listen to, so I might listen to something more down south or West Coast before the East Coast. So a lot of shit that y'all would be like, that's classic. I'll be like, it's okay. Cause I'm not really, and I think boom bap is it's just dead. I wish people y'all gotta let it go, man.
It's not dead, bro.
It's got like one animal left, man. And that animal was like 65 years old. It's already 7 years past the normal death rate of that particular species. Let it go, man. Put it out its misery, bro. Boom bap is done.
Nah, man.
It's the same. It's like 5 basic tracks repeatedly for years, bro. The melody may sound different. The sample may be a little different. But at the end of the day, it's like the same fucking tempo and the same basic track patterns repeatedly.
Yeah, and them 5 basic tracks gave life to everything. So what are we talking about for real?
I mean, yes, just because. So giving life is just the be all end all, huh? That life ain't supposed to grow?
No, it can grow as long as it pays homage to where the fuck it came from.
Right, but it does that, then dies. And boom bap is dead. It paid homage. Boom bap is the homage.
Hip hop don't die.
It doesn't, but aspects of hip hop die.
What aspects of hip hop is die?
How many niggas you see spray painting trains nowadays?
Niggas still do that for real.
That's definitely do graffiti.
Like, yeah, but that's like one in it's like 2 niggas in your city that do that shit.
No, it's not, nigga. It's bad to do graffiti.
Okay, bro, it is not. It's like a couple people that do graffiti, and if you actually look at the tags, it speaks for itself.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm just like back in the day, yes, graffiti when hip hop jumped off, like graffiti was hand in hand with that rebellious nature. It fell off. You know, it died for all intents and purposes. It ain't completely dead. You know, we still alive, so we can still push that. You know, like maybe we want to buy some shit that reminds us of our childhood, that type of shit. You know, so yeah, but it's slowly dying off. People aren't really actively learning to do graffiti. Like there's no 5-year-old right now somewhere with a spray can in his hand talking about I want to go bomb a train.
You don't know that these young niggas still out here.
Niggas on their laptops. I
be seeing shit here and there. I be seeing shit like niggas is still out here.
They 5 years old with a laptop and a cell phone. Talking about period. That's that. I'm just saying. But it is what it is.
Yo, all right. So change the subject. Yo, what's more important, face, titties, or ass?
Loyalty.
That's not on the list. That's some other shit. Face, titties, or ass.
Don't be that guy.
Well, I can't. What's like that? That's you go, man. That's the most important thing. How am I being? Yeah, I'll be that guy. I'll be the wife.
Okay, no. Okay, so Giles just fucked up at the club. He's a solo man. Face, titties, or ass.
I'm at the club.
And you banging something out for the night. You're not about to get married. You're not about to have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Face, titties, or ass.
You don't love her.
I mean, it depends on what I see first. Be quite honest.
I feel you on that.
Face for me was always, crucial. Cause I figure you'll have one, like not too many women got like the perfect body and the perfect face. It's always it's always two out of three for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So she's pretty as fuck, but she ain't got no titties, no ass. You rocking with that?
It depends.
Yo, I could go for no titties. Like no ass, that shit is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like titties is fun for 45 seconds, bro. Like
yeah, you are really tripping, bro.
Literally.
You don't understand the greatness of some big titties, bro. 45 seconds. Oh my God, you tripping. Oh man, stop it. Oh, I forgot, man.
No, I'm not.
You still young, man. You wet behind the ears, man. Yeah.
You don't get to eat ass, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's some young nigga nasty shit, man.
I'm wet behind the ears. That's not no young nigga shit. That's some OG shit, nigga.
No, that is not no OG shit. What OG told you about eating some ass, bro? Nobody.
Crazy.
That happens.
Was y'all passing the blunt too? Like, do you look at a nigga, like, do you pass the blunt to a nigga to be like, I just ate some ass?
Hey, I was just at your house last week, cuz, you know what I'm talking about?
That's nasty.
No, I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you.
Oh,
but it happens. It happens. You know?
No, bro.
Yo, yes, nigga. Like, what you mean? That's what it is.
Nah, bro. You come over here and I roll up one, and you be like, "Yeah, I just ate my girl ass out." Right after you didn't hit that boy, I'm cutting that tip off, and you will not see that motherfucker again.
That's some disrespectful shit, though. To do some shit like that and then be like, "Yeah, let's smoke an L together," because that's some other shit.
That's nasty though. Like you talking about, I just ate ass. Like that's okay, but
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if you just immediately ate a butt, you can't smoke a blunt with your nigga. Nah, if you ate a butt 2 days ago, hey, it's good. Hey,
that's normal nasty.
Like,
it's acceptable.
It's different. It's different. It is different levels of nasty, but like, like, come on, man. Like, we grown out here, man.
Right,
but that's just because you grown doesn't make it less gross. Like you just basically just walking around with like a bag of chitlins and chewing on the motherfuckers randomly.
Yo, nigga.
You just try to paint a narrative like a nigga going like licking the toilet seat or something. Like he eat ass. Like no, nigga. Like yo, you. First of all,
but you eat the pussy though. But you eat the pussy though, right?
And you know the colon be right there too.
So I'm saying, like, you right there.
So you really
and its functions that come out of both of those.
You really licking colon, ain't you? So let me ask you this: have you ever tasted like a little piece of doo doo or a little piece of toilet paper?
Nah, I don't know shit about that. Nah, I don't know shit about that. That's misconception that niggas have. I don't know shit about that.
I'm just asking. Inquiring minds need to know. There's got to be some dude out there that's tasted some shit.
Because he wanted to, and that's on him, nigga. If that's how you get down, do your thing.
That is some nasty shit.
No.
There are people actually that get off on getting shit
down. They get down like on some other shit.
They're called women. They're called women.
Oh man,
what you mean?
That does not represent my skin as my sin. Yeah. And I myself, I love women. You ladies are phenomenal. He hates y'all. Just saying. I had to put that out there.
Oh man. I don't hate him.
Hey, I know you don't, bro. Hey, I ain't realized, man. We got like 3 minutes left, man. Who y'all shouting out?
Shit, man. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying, for having me over here. Knowledge having the 1100th episode on Sunday. Come through for that. Rome was supposed to come through tonight for the Smith and Wesson tribute. What happened, cousin?
Yo, I got caught up in the gym. Yo, I had to finish my workout.
I feel you.
Nigga was posting fucking movies on Instagram. Posing with weights and shit.
Real?
Yeah. They go
posing with nothing.
They go IG with like he's got a little t-shirt tied up in the front.
Bro, this nigga's just a hater.
No.
Definitely.
Yes, nigga, I am hating because you in shape and you stick to that shit. And I am a lazy motherfucker that just hates on niggas that stay in shape. So I am guilty, man. I'm sorry, man. That was a low blow. Pause. Just saying.
Oh, it's all good, man.
My bad.
It's all good.
It was funny though.
Out of shape niggas in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We rule the world, bro. Like, let's be honest. Out of shape dudes actually run the world.
Man, shout out. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Man, shout out Team Melvin, man. That's what we want to shout out, man. You know, follow me on IG.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Team who?
Team Melvin.
All right, man. Go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead. I couldn't understand what you said. Nigga, Team Melvin.
Yeah.
You silly,
Team
bro.
That's a fact. We out here. And I mean, shout out 300 Gangsters. Shout out Keys Development. Follow me on IG. Strive for Perfection _43. Catch us next week, next Thursday. We'll have another show for y'all. Be safe. Stay positive. And catch y'all next week.
Yeah, we should have a pretty dope guest next week. And I think I put the video out sometime this weekend. Killer, who you got, bro? You did yours already, didn't you?
I already went. Yeah.
Don't forget to check
out to me for being in check.
That is true. Bad. Shout out to you. Shout out to Killer. You already know, man. Check out the show, Do the Knowledge Radio, and you ain't plug your show either, bro. You gonna plug your show, man? You're doing big things, man. Tell people about it.
Check me out on Brews and Beats, man. If you're trying to get your royalties and your music shit right, check me out. You know what I'm saying? You need some more subscribers because we running low. So everybody from My Skin Is My Sin, go check me out over there.
Yeah, like all 12 of the people
Yeah,
that
no
subscribe
doubt.
to our channel. There will be 22 people that will see this in the next 10 years. But after that, it's going to go fucking viral
Hey,
for
welcome.
no reason.
Come through. Fuck it.
Yeah, you know, it'll be a late blooming show. Don't forget to check out the website, mrochelle.com. Don't forget, man, subscribe to the show. Maybe I should have said that a long time ago. Hit the notification button or bell, however you call in that one. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter. It's My Skin Is My Sin and the number 1. And it's the same thing on Instagram. Check out the Liberation Minded Media Instagram too. Check us out on Facebook, the fan page. We could use a good 400 more subscribers here on the YouTube and a good 4,000 more on the fan page to get to 10 stacks. That would be pretty dope.
For sure.
I don't know why I got that video in my head. And every time I bring this video up, nobody's ever seen this shit. Apparently, I'm the only one. And dude be like, he be sitting in the car, he got glasses on, and he be like, you know, I'm drinking way too much Hennessy. And what did he say? I gamble too much. And I think I'm sexually attracted to tacos. I'm a nerd.
Wow.
But I'm also in the trap, and I'll never give it up. And he said some other shit. Oh, man, I'm telling you, you got to see this video, man. He's like, just the look on his face. Like, you know, some comedians, it ain't just a joke. It's like their whole being telling the joke. You guys, yeah. I'm not good at it, man. So just kind of mute that part of the show. Like, go back and mute that so you won't, like, mentally remember that. That was pretty whack. Who else I say? Who else we shouting out? Oh, don't forget.
Me and Rome starting our own show live from your mom's house. It's going down.
Hey man, I think it's we'll get shot fucking with my mama. Like she be calling me like I got these fools on the couch. Do you know these motherfuckers? They say they know you. I be like, nah, ma, I don't know. All right, I'll talk to you later.
I wasn't talking about you,
Hey, shout out to my mom.
Your moms. I don't want no problem.
Oh my goodness, man, her and my stepfather. Shout out to them. Shout out to my old man too, man.
For sure.
And what else? It was supposed to be some other. Oh! Don't forget to check out My Life in the Shot on YouTube. And Black I Stand Radio, Do the Knowledge Radio, and The Rundown with Renee. And we will be back on My Skin Is My Sin Radio. We'll be on there every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It may be on Blog Talk. It may be here. We kind of play it by ear. And then every Friday, we right back at it here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Water Cooler, man. The most ADHD show in the business. Anyway, y'all have a good one. And we out. Peace.
Peace.